In the previous video, I spoke about lines, and it was just a very quick overview of lines. And in this video, I'm going to connect what we learned in the previous video to a circle, and then we'll take this knowledge and continue to the understanding of certain machine learning concepts. So this is just a plain circle with the center, and I've done a tangent at this point of the circle. Now this tangent will have a slope, like we discussed in the previous video. Every line has a slope, and this tangent is also going to have a slope. I can actually draw many tangents to the circle, and every tangent will have a slope. So for example, the slope of this tangent is going to be negative. The slope of that tangent is going to be positive. That is also positive. And if you see carefully, this is slightly like higher slope than this, because this line is slightly more vertical than that, and I can see that the vertical of this as compared to this is greater than the vertical of this as compared to this. So in other words, the ratio of this vertical by this horizontal is higher than the ratio of this vertical by this horizontal, and this is obviously negative. One small thing that I did not mention when we were talking about lines in the previous video was shifting the line vertically upwards. So here, if you see carefully, this line has been shifted upwards, again, and if you keep shifting this line up, you're basically adding this height to all the points of the line. So if you add this height to this point of the line, this point will go up. If you add the same height to this point of this line, then this point will go up here. Similarly, if you add this height to every point of this line, all of those points are going to go higher up. And basically, this line is nothing but that height added to this line. And I'm calling that height as b, and the generalized equation of the line then becomes y equals wx plus b. If you remember, this wx was there in the previous video, and this b corresponds to the height of the line from the origin. So for instance, in this case, if you correlate it with what I just spoke and what you learned in the previous video, the value of w is going to be the ratio of this divided by this, and the value of b is going to be this distance. So it's pretty simple, and that is the complete definition of line. There are no other small things left about describing a line anymore. Now switching gears to machine learning. I'll make another video for this.